everyone, my name is Aisha and I am from Orange Wall TV, and today I'm going to be talking about Heart of Stone. First things first, thank you Netflix for inviting me to a very special screening of Heart of Stone last week. The action for director Tom Harper's latest will keep you on the edge of your seat. There are exquisite sequences where, starting off, there's this amazing sequence that has been, it's a car chase shot in Lisbon. We have lots of car chases, bike chases, shots of people being dropped from the sky, exquisite locations. Watching the movie, there is no shortage of adrenaline. You will be wondering to see what happens next. Will they be caught? Who will catch them? All of that stuff. But unfortunately, the story lacks depth. If you've seen, recent shows that have come out, for example, Citadel or a couple of other shows, this whole idea of a central organization of spies, who don't have any nationality, who work for just the greater good, is something that that is getting a lot of Hollywood attention. This movie again is based around an AI heart, as it's called, which I have to give credit to the director and to the special effects team. Visually it looks super slick. It can tell you with any probability what is going to happen, what is not going to happen. But basically, it is this charter, or this, it's called the charter actually, depends on the heart for its decisions. And the movie tries to bring in the humanity of it all, saying, is AI the future? Can we make decisions purely on the basis of statistics and mathematical calculations? But to be honest, it doesn't do a convincing job of giving us an answer either way. The highlight of the movie for me was the action for sure, the locations, and also Alia Bhatt and her character of Kya Devan. Watching Alia Bhatt as Kya Devan made me realize that this is an actress who is not limited to nationality. She is as good in her Hollywood debut as she is in her other roles. Unfortunately, again, coming back to the story and the writing of it all, they try and give her character a bit more depth, but unfortunately, what she ends up with are just the best lines in the movie, which she delivers with straight-faced perfection. For me, the downsides of the movie, as I've said before, the story is not entirely convincing. It's not a very memorable film. It raises all these questions, but then doesn't really give many answers, or even doesn't even give you direction as to what they are thinking. They just put the questions out there, and for me that wasn't convincing enough. Also, unfortunately, the acting from both Gal and from Jamie was, I didn't feel very connected to the characters. I couldn't understand why they were doing what they were doing. Usually, one of the main, even for an action film, the main punchline for me is always the motivation of characters, and for me that was lacking in this movie. So overall, is it worth a watch? Well, let's just say it's a good thing that it comes out on Netflix, because while the action may merit the big screen, the drama certainly doesn't. And yes, it is a good watch if you're an action buff, but unfortunately it's not much more than that.